Today we'll see collections. What is collection? A group of values can be Apex collection syntax. Collection syntax. We have different types of collections. Majorly, we'll be having first one is set of data type, list of data type, third one map of data type, comma data type, map of data type, comma data type. For this is fine, I can say set of string, list of string, what I can put here. Now here I can say map is always key value pair. First one is key, second one is value. First one is key, second one is value. Okay. First we'll discuss about set. What is set? How to add data, how to retrieve data, and how to check the list set having a data, what are the features we have. Generally, set is a function, set is such a collection. What is set? Generally, set is a function, set is a collection of data which helps to maintain unique values. That means that it will not allow duplicates. It will not allow duplicate values in the collection within the set. So, and set is unordered. Set is unordered. Set is unordered. To add data to set, let's say, how do I define my set? I can define my set of data type st equal to new set of data type. This is how you will be defining your set inside Apex programming. This is how you will be setting your set inside Apex programming. Now, how to add element? To add element to a data set, you need to add a method called sd.yard is a method. Set variable dot yard is a method which adds a value, and then inside value. How to get a value? How to get a value from set? You have two ways to get a value from set. You have two ways to get a value from set. What is first way? st.get of index. What is index? Numbers. So I added first element. First element index is 0. Index always starts with 0. If I have 10 elements added, what is my index? 9 is the index, final index, last index. Number of elements minus 1 is index because it is starting from 0 index. So always index starts with 0. Always index starts with 0. What is second way of doing? Set square brackets of index. Both does same. Instead of get of index is also fine. Just square brackets of index also do same. We have two ways of do. Now find how to remove all values from the set. How to remove all values from the set? I wanted to make it clear. We have a method called for that. We have a method called st.clear. We have a method called st.clear which helps to remove everything from the set. Clear on this. We have what we removed. Set will not allow duplicates. Set is unordered. I mean, whatever data you are entering, it will not come in the same order. It actually changes. There is no prediction. Sometimes you will get same, sometimes you will not. So it means you can clearly say that it will not be in order, it will changes. So indexing and getting a values is a risky with a set. Now you have how to add elements. You have a method called add. Automatically change. It will change. It's a system implementation. Set functionality is such a kind that if any duplicate, let's say first I entered Deepak and then Siva and then Siva, then Deepak. Now in which index Siva comes? It won't allow duplicates, right? It removes the duplicate. Now you can't predict which index is Siva now. There is a changes because if there is no duplicate entry, you will get order. Assume that you have duplicate entry, order will change. Right? If it is allowed duplicates, no issues. Yeah, whatever entry you are entering, it's in a sequence. But if duplicate entry comes in middle, then order will change, shuffle, because it need to clear the old value and capture the new values. Now we'll see how we can see the just sample code of execution. Just sample code of execution. Let's say public static void, public static void set check is my method. How to define my set? Set of data type. What is my data type here? I'll provide string. I'll provide my string and variable name is st equal to new set of string. Is this satisfying this one? Set of data type st equal to new set of data type. Set of data type is string, st, new set of data type. Clear? Satisfying the requirement, I mean whatever syntax we had there. And how to add elements? st.add Shiva, st.add Deepak, st.add now, because this is a collection, I added elements now. This is how you will add. So now we need to understand what is the size of the set. If we want to know the size of the set, then we have a syntax called system dot, let's say, integer set size equal to st dot size is a method which will return number of elements inside that set. Size is the method which will return number of elements. How many elements we have? How many elements we have? Elements in the sense how many values? How many values we have? 3, right? Shiva, Deepak, Vasavi. 3. So size will return 3. Size will return 3. We'll see whether it is displaying 3 or not.
What is integer?
Integer is a data type. This returns integer, right? Number of elements. Return is integer. Size return is integer. So number of elements, you have 3 elements. So I am storing in a set size. Set size is a variable, just a variable. Clear? So I am just displaying system.default set size using size method. So I'll say set size. I'll say set size. Is there any duplicates now? Is there any duplicates we had here? No. Let's say control. Is this a static method or a non-static method? Is this a non-static method? How to call static methods? Class name with class name with class name. How to call static method? With set check. I'm just executing. Now size you are expecting is 3 because we entered 3 values. Because we entered 3 values. Set size is 3. Let's assume now tell me how many elements we have? 6 we have. What could be the size? Size still remains 3 because set won't allow duplicates. Set won't allow duplicates. Size 3. Now what I will do here, I'll try to display the old and before values. Set values before duplicates. I'm just displaying set st. I'm just printing this set. After adding duplicates, I'll print array. After adding duplicates, I'll print array. Now we'll see order. Is this in the same order the way we entered? It's something is shuffled. Just for checking. Values after duplicates. After duplicates. Control E, execute. Control E is the shortcut for execute anonymous window. First Deepak, Siva, Vasavi. Deepak, Siva, Vasavi. Same only, right? Clear? Same only. Why say, let me change the order of Vasavi here. Just replacing. I just changed the way of execution, the way I entered values. Whether this order will come or this order will come. How can you predict that when you are entering which value? Let's say here I entered, after adding duplicate I add s dot add. The actual index of adding this one is 6, right? If I add here, the actual index is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7th element. So index is 6. Let's say present. So while execution, what is the index for this? 4. There is no order, right? The way you entered is not the way you are getting out. So because we have 7 elements, for tomorrow you got 50,000 records. How can you say that which order is which variable? You can't predict that. So this is how we'll say that this is not in a order. This is not in a order. Let's say I wanted to check whether the set having a present, set containing presim or not. We have a method for that is set contains present. I have a doubt. So what I can say, st dot contains present. If it contains, what could be the output? True or false. Whether it is contained means yes means true, no means false. Control it. Control E, execute. True. If it is not there, then it returns false. So whether you need to check whether the data exists in the set or not, you need to use a method called contains. Let's say I wanted to get a value based on index. If I want to get a first value based on contains, first value, I need to get first value. What I said? Get of index, right? Index is nothing but a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the first value index? 0. Using get method. What happened here? For set, there is no get method. 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 Sorry, it's my bad. For list, we have. Generally, we don't use even this square brackets of 0, nothing. 1 minute. Still, why it is showing? Variable does not exist. st dot acha. Extra dot. What happened now again? What happened now? There is no get method. Clear? Let's say square brackets of 0. What are you are getting now? Expression must be a list type, column set, because this is set, but it is accepting list. As I said, you need to ask the second point. Set is unordered. If set is unordered, how can I pass my index? Because I don't know my index. Set is unordered, how can I pass my index? Clear? So you need to convert set to list. Generally, what we need to do, we need to convert set to list before accessing the details. Now, set of this one is not possible. Getting a values of set based on index is not applicable. Getting a values of a set based on index is not applicable. Because why it is not applicable? It is an unordered. If there is no ordered, how can I predict this is my index? Clear? This is not applicable. So what we have, we can add values and we can check a method called contents. We can check a method called contents. Better not to use set in a index base because you don't know the index, so you can't use set. Saving, Control E, execute. Debug only.